Is it true, Blizzard? Are you finally gonna let me hide from my friends? I've been asking for this for like 5+ years. Listen, believe it or not, everyone, I'm not exactly a social butterfly. I'm not always interested in talking to people or hanging out with people, even if it's just in a virtual space. Call me agoraphobic, call me whatever you want. There's sometimes I'm in a mood where I just want to be damn left alone. And I can't do that and still play Blizzard's goddamn games because they force everyone on my friends list to see that I'm playing. I'm not the only one though. Offline mode has been a popular requested feature for, far as I remember, at least 5 years. I remember back when StarCraft 2 came out, and I even remember 10+ years ago playing Warcraft and being like, hey, why can't I just appear offline? I don't want people to see me when I'm playing sometimes. And it has been something that they have talked about and promised would come time and time again since their implementation of the big unified Battle.net client, and it hasn't happened as of yet. But it looks like it might happen at some point in the near future. On this very topic, in a post on the official forums, Jeff Kaplan said, "We would like to add an appear offline option to Overwatch. We are in the process of coordinating this with Battle.net and other game teams because our social system is cross-game. WoW, Hearthstone, Heroes, SC2, and D3, adding this functionality is not trivial for us." He then later went on to say that he realizes they've been talking about this for a long time and it's not moving at the rate that they want and blah, 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 blah. Listen, there's a whole host of reasons why people believe they haven't added this, but every time Blizzard has talked about it, they've said it's been a technical thing. They have some legacy code, which makes it difficult for them to implement this cross-game communication and having an offline feature in it. Whether or not we want to take that at face value or whether or not we want to believe that that's the only reason, well, that's up to you personally. I'm not going to say they're lying here, but I'd also be willing to bet that there's an iota of truth to the growing theory that Blizzard never wanted to implement the feature. It would stop people from seeing their friends playing the game. When you log on, if you see your friends playing, there's probably scientific evidence, things conducted, research done that states you're more likely to play yourself. Hey, Billy's playing? I'd like to play the game with Billy. I'm gonna sit down and keep playing, as opposed to logging on and every one of your friends is listed offline and being like, ah, screw it, I'm gonna go watch some Netflix and chill. There's some possible truth to that. And then there's also the idea of when new games launch and expansions come out for existing games, if everyone on your friend list is trying out the new thing, it incentivizes you yourself to buy it and try it as well, so you can join them. If they have offline mode and everyone wants to be antisocial and appear offline and you see no one playing, then maybe you don't buy it. Oh, I would be willing to bet it's a combination of the two. But this feature has been requested for so very long by so many people. I'm happy to hear they're at least addressing it again. Are they gonna add it? I don't know. Do I hope so? Yes. I was putting on a bit of a shtick at the top of the video. Yes, sometimes I don't feel, I feel like playing games, but I don't feel like playing with people. And no, the answer is not to delete them from your friends list, because that's not how it works. It doesn't, just because you don't want to play with people all the time doesn't mean you never want them on your friends list. It's more about, I just feel like hermiting up here. I don't want to have the social interaction of saying, no, I don't want to play right now, and then having them get offended and like this whole, it's unnecessary. And you know what? This isn't uncalled for. Appear offline as an option in social features is across many, many games within the industry. It is a very popular and very common feature because it's something that people want, and so developers tend to deliver. Blizzard is lacking in this particular aspect with their games, with that Battle.net client. Now, this actually isn't even a problem for people who are on the console, as they have innate options built in the console operating system itself, but unfortunately those of us on the PC, so much for PC Master Race, we're left to the whims of Blizzard's Battle.net client. If what Jeff is talking about here is actually in the process of happening, fantastic. Now, in a later response to the question of when this would be happening, Jeff said that he doesn't have a definitive when, but hopefully it's a decent first step knowing that they're not opposed to the idea and they want to embrace it. I'll just say it for everybody, it's not, because again, we've been talking about this for 5+ years, so we'd like to hear that it's actually happening or that it's not. Either way, I think I'd like them to just be upfront about it. Be like, look, we're working on it, we have it in the pipeline, not we aren't opposed to the idea, and we'd consider consider embracing it. Or just come out straight up and say, no, like, we want you to see your friends online. I mean, I totally get it. If that's their stance, the business side of my brain says, oh, of course, you want people to see their plethora of friends playing, so they want to keep playing the game, they want to hop in, they want to join the raid, they want to group up to do some PvP matches, whatever. I get it. But if that's not the thing, and it really is, it's taken you 5 years to figure it out, you know, please show us some progress or something, for the love of God. I'd love to see it. Anywho, this isn't a problem for me a majority of the time. Most of the time, I love playing with people. I'm more than happy to do stuff with people in Blizzard games. But on the occasion that I don't feel like talking to a damn soul, it'd be nice to have the option. So please, Blizzard, if you could, deliver. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for me here today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love to know your thoughts about this video itself, about the appear offline function, and about whether or not you think Blizzard's actually going to add it. 5 years later, who knows? Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a good afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.